Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and I'm in a bit of a full-on rage right now. It's been a while since I've gone ahead and posted something. I had to take almost a week off due to various real-life issues. Now I come back to play the game. I record an entire episode and a half. Well, an episode, and then I bugged out an episode halfway through, so I thought, hey, I'll go ahead and edit an episode, get it up tonight real quick so my viewers will have something to view before I do my RPG News Roundup. And I go on there, and there's no sound. There's no sound, even though my recording software is telling me this recording sound is showing all the equalization and everything, and it just wasn't putting it out to the file. So I just spent the last hour trying to figure that out, trying to get my computer to actually record what it was saying it was recording, and it just ended up being related to some sort of Windows update. Anyway, I know whatever's going to happen in this particular episode. I'll try to act surprised. However, in the last episode, we got a key from the pirate that pretty much sustains this entire thing. And it was a black ominous key for a black ominous gate, and we'll go ahead and unlock it and see what's down here. Get to head down here for more experience. No, don't open. Don't close the thing. There we go. I'm gonna have a stroke at this rate. Man, the game's just messing with me now. Not even the game, it's my recording software and the game. Well, we got looks like a camp down here. I wonder, I can use that, but I can't really do anything with it. Is there anything under this pillow? Wait. Boop. Nope, nothing's under the pillow. Well, let's head on down here. And what do we got down here but a kind of skeleton and a diamond. I'm gonna pick that diamond up.
A dead dragon? Who could have bested one of Rivellon's most ancient creatures?
I wonder.
I'd wager someone or something got made mad and mighty by Source.
And we're going to go ahead and take a look down here, because there looks like there's somebody down there. Go and ford the river there.
So, we're on the hunt for something
Another
capable of
dragon
taking out
skeleton.
not one, but two dragons.
Delight of delights.
And the thing about it is that as I go down here, what's funny is it hazes everything out when I'm zoomed in, but when I zoom out, it unhazes it. There's another dragon skeleton down there, so there's actually 3 dragons that it took out. Not that there's anything over here to loot. Unless that's just an older dragon skeleton. I don't know. Anyway, let's head around here. Quick save the game real quick. And, yeah, there's a big X marks the spot, I guess. I don't know. Ah, spider!
Do you suppose that's what destroyed those dragons?
How can I suppose anything with those eyes sizing me up like so much rump roast?
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and buff everybody. Get Survivor's Karma up.
Drawing water from the sea.
Secret advantage! It'll use it against us unless we can stop it.
Going to go ahead and do ranged power stance. Going to get Farseer up on myself.
Enhanced navigation!
And I think that's about it. That's all I can do. That's literally all I can do. Kind of buff up my melee power attack. Go ahead and summon a zombie. Not that I expect him to be really useful, but he's there. And that's going to be enough for me. Get the melee power stance up. I'm going to try and battering ram this thing. Boom! It's immune to knockdown. But that did get me close. Let me crushing fist this one. Just to get it, off of its feet. I'm going to try and haste. Medora.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
I will try to bitter cold this one to freeze it. And then I really need to do some damage to this Source Nightmare, but it ain't gonna happen this turn. Hopefully next turn I can take it down. Or at least do some sort of crowd control on it.
Stay back, my friend.
Yeah, just hit the thing. 70 damage is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Oh, wow. It's just sucking that water up. Can we stun it? Stun failed. I can't actually shoot it again. More's the pity. Got plenty of action points to walk around, though. Let's just try to do some damage to this thing. Or not. Can we hit it? Can we cripple it? Boom! It is crippled now. Yay. Try and move up towards it now. Alright, what can we do with the thing? Let's go ahead and blitz bolt it. See if we can stun it. Did we stun it? No. No, don't kill me. This is where it's going to turn around to just one-shot my entire party.
Shall I start shredding from the top or the bottom?
I think you should kill it, Nick. Can I do a foot grenade on it? Boom, disease failed. Oh no! Party wipe. Now I know how goofy it is, but the simple fact of the matter is that I killed it on the second shot the first time through. I don't know if it's going to be... I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that this time.
How can I suppose anything with those eyes? Ready!
Go ahead and buff myself up. Summon Zombie Nick.
This will make a fight.
I just need to concentrate on taking it down rather than debuffing anything. Yeah, that's all I can do. Let's go ahead and get Survivor's Karma up. Ranged power stance, come on. Can I... Yeah, I'll have to do Eagle Eye on myself. I need to get some sort of damage on this thing. Let's try to battering ram it. Just to get in position. Maybe whirlwind it. Just to get some damage on it. I killed one of them incidentally. Just by accident, I guess. Hasten Medora. I don't think I can freeze it. But I think I can just smack it with a... Oh, for what little damage I can. Ow. Ow. Stop it. So let me concentrate on taking the Source Nightmare down. I'm doing minimal damage this time. Can I attack a second time? Nope. Well, it's doing damage to Nick, which is always a little bit of a benefit. Can we do any actual serious damage to it? Please. Somebody, stun it. Thank you, it's stunned. That's all I can do for it for now. Can I cripple it while it's down? Yep. Well, cripple failed, but I did some damage to it. Let's blitz bolt it. Doing almost no damage to it. I think my people will survive another round. I just need to take the Source Nightmare down. It's stunned for at least one turn, so that's okay.
My life is...
I think I went for the eyes this time.
Hit it. Well, it's diseased now. Critical hit. That's all I can ask for. Hit it. And kill it. Come on. Almost. Not quite. Can we kill it? Please tell me I can kill it. There we go. Yes. I'll shoot this one. Oh! That was my bad. I did not mean to do that. I keep doing that to myself. I didn't realize there was that much water just laying around everywhere. My bad. Let's try not to stun everybody again. Let's try and take this one down.
I've been struck by lightning.
Oh my god. Well, may as well zap it some more. And can I hit the other one? Please tell me it's gonna die. Yes. That was really awkward. But at least I got it all. Now, he drops all kinds of stuff. Dropped the sea spider's claw, which is a nice little piercing weapon. As soon as I get unstunned. I dropped some hard metal armor. Dropped an air wand and nice leather braces, which are all epics. So I got Sam's collar, which is for a quest. Let's go ahead and heal up real quick, and then talk to this spirit, Desdemona, which is whoa, there's something I can dig up here. Desdemona is something out of the lighthouse quest, I think. Let's go ahead and check all the barrels and such. Hello, Desdemona.
Your flesh. Why, you're positively radiating. It's been years since a warm blood has wandered through these caverns. An utterly lovely sight.
What are you doing down here?
I know not. I know so little. My life in full I recall, from my earliest memories to my most recent sorrows. But why I should be trapped in this spectral form, I cannot say.
How did you die?
I was on board a ship from Arata to Sicil. The night was black as ink, and the lighthouse in the distance offered us no aid. The ship's hull soon met the cragged shallows, and we were all of us lost.
And yet you're the only ghost.
The thing I can least reconcile is that my own husband, my Samson, keeps the lighthouse. What could have become of him that night?
Well, she doesn't know that he killed him.
Races with the possibilities.
Tell me about your most recent troubles.
Gossipers. They nearly ruined me. In life, I was a natural philosopher, you see.
Gossipers? That doesn't bode well.
Stars. Arata, an elfish land not so far from Sicil, happens to boast the finest telescope in all of Rivellon. So I set sail, planning to spend several weeks there enhancing my research.
So it looks like
when I arrived, I found
the idea
an
that
friend in the telescope's keeper, an elfish scientist named Faladar.
Okay. So she did
we
meet
had much to share
Faladar.
concerning our studies and found great joy in one another's company. It was a friendship as pure as starlight, but that didn't keep the rumors.
So the rumors got back to her husband.
As the insinuations became increasingly vile, I thought it best to sail back to Sicil straight away and to introduce Faladar, my friend, to Samson, my only love, putting any and all foul rumors to rest.
And instead you hit rocks.
As you know, though, we never made it. Faladar is lost forever. And what has become of my darling Samson, I know not.
Well, I've met Samson's ghost at the lighthouse. He's filled with regret ever having purposefully sunk your ship.
He could never.
You know what, before I say continue,
he left us to those savage waters on purpose.
what does a ghost have to trade?
I can't believe it.
I'm curious. She's got like a couple gold and a canister, yeah. So I can technically trade with a ghost.
And yet, if what you say is true, well, I must meet him in any case. To the lighthouse, you said? Fine.
Very well then. It looks like she's got some stuff to resolve. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and head to those lighthouse. I will see you when I get there. All right, back to the lighthouse as large.
I should have known you would never betray me. I should have known your love to be as constant as the sky. Madness took hold of my heart, and with razor nails scratched murderous intent into its depths.
For that matter, what does this ghost have to... Just the same thing, just a couple gold and so... Oh, that's Desdemona's trading thing. Whatever.
And yet, look at us now. Not even death could impede.
Even
our
though you're a
union.
murderous asshole.
I beg of you, my love, forgive me. With but a word, you can heal my heart, efface the scars that lunacy left there. Forgive
Okay.
me, my wife, my own. Forgive me.
You've heard the whole story by now. Perhaps you can help me settle my mind. Half of me is furious and the other half is utterly enraged. What do you think of my murderer husband?
So she's rightfully pissed off. But she's also dead. Samson is truly repentant. Desdemona ought to forgive him so that they can both move on.
Samson is truly repentant.
Indeed, Samson committed a
Desdemona
terrible
ought
deed,
to
but I've
forgive
seen
him so
one
they can
never
both
seen
move
one
on.
so utterly filled with regret.
Indeed.
Yeah, let's
I
be
suppose-
compassionate here.
I suppose you're right.
Sure, why not?
The deed is done, and I can do naught but move forward now. Samson, I do forgive you. I do.
Okay. And so they go off together, right?
From its incomparable purity, even the diamond hides its dull complexion in shame. The nightmare is at an end. We are together again.
You know, I just realized this guy's
Shall
skeleton
remain
is
so
huge.
evermore.
Look at this
Yes.
thing.
The past is the past, my darling.
Like, for real.
Let's go forward together now. Hand
This
in
guy was
hand into the
ginormous,
next
man.
life.
Try and get a sense for this thing. This guy's legs are longer than I am tall.
New betrayal awaits, even in death.
Come on, Grumps.
All right.
It ain't so dire as all that. They'll probably kick off their ghostly boots and have a nice time of eternity.
Indeed. Let's head back
My
up.
sorrows with ale.
And I'm going to head back to town because I've got a lot of stuff to turn in and figure out. So back in Sicil, let's go ahead and
Did it sprout legs and run away?
talk to the various people in the camp.
Baking like a cake.
All of this stuff is flagged where I can't steal it. That's alright. I'll go
Feeling hot
around
under the
here.
collar.
There's a key there, so I could actually start stealing shit if I was inclined. And what do we have here? We have these two jokers. Alright. So
Their
let's
lair
talk
isn't to be
to...
found on the lighthouse, but we thinned their ranks all right.
Well done indeed.
Talk to
We
Selenia.
accomplished our mission and more, Lieutenant. So you'll send us home as promised, yes? So I will. The Pact of Volunteers stands and you have earned your ticket home.
Ah, excuse me.
Well,
Well, we'll
look
talk.
what the
We'll
cat
talk to
dragged.
Selenia.
Good to see you. My brave troops were just telling me how they proudly vanquished the undead near the lighthouse.
Indeed.
Did you get to witness my valiant soldiers in action?
Yeah, quite the pair of heroes you have
Yeah.
there.
Quite the pair of heroes. you
Bravest
have
guard we've ever
Bravest guards
met.
we've met. Like lions.
Whatever.
Yes, I bet legionnaires can impress even source hunters.
I guess that'll
As
build
for
up
Mighty
the.
Graves here, you shall
the
prepare
Legion
to
Lieutenant.
leave Sicil post haste. You're going home, as is your just reward.
Thank you, Lieutenant. All in the day's work.
Bonus to reputation all the way around. Now let's talk to her again.
Source hunter, a sight for sore eyes if ever there was one. I know you're probably knee-deep in that awful murder investigation.
I've actually
but
figured it
truth
out.
Be told, the Legion could use your help as well.
Okay.
We've been conducting a series of expeditions into undead territory, and I'm afraid I must admit they've met with very
Well,
little
who am I
success.
speaking with?
Lieutenant Selenia, at your service. I'm Captain Aureus.
She says lieutenant, but it
rest
says
assured,
lieutenant
I'm a
in
lot
here.
more kindly inclined towards source hunters.
Not
than you.
sure they're the same rank. I'd have to look it up.
Now, I certainly don't mind a bit of healthy competition and even rivalry between our orders, but I, for one, have no intention of looking a gift horse in the mouth.
Good.
And that
We
is
can work
exactly
together
what your
then.
presence in Sicil is, Source Hunter. A gift and a blessing. Only heroes such as yourself can make a true difference in this
Let's
troubled
talk
part
about the
of the
undead.
world. Such is my honest conviction. The undead.
Okay.
I pitied them at first. Many among them were once kind and innocent civilians of Sicil after
Not
all.
anymore.
No longer do I feel that way, though. Too many of my soldiers have fallen. The dead must be put down without mercy, if we can.
Oh, it's easy enough. Just smack them in the head and eventually fall down.
The bravest among my men and women tell me they are weaker in the west and stronger in the east. So I suggest you head westward if you want to flex your muscles and test the waters before blindly diving to your death.
I'd like to speak to some matters concerning the Legion.
I shall be very glad to share what
Discuss
information
the
I can give you.
expeditions that you mentioned.
If ever we want to be victorious in Sicil, we have to track down the root of the undead uprising. Under the Pact of Volunteers, 3 expeditions
of
were launched to do
Volunteers.
just that. But so
That's
far,
an interesting
none
thing.
of their participants have returned. 3
Well, yes, they
landmarks were
did.
chosen
2 of
for
them.
further
2 of them
investigation.
just returned right
The
there.
lighthouse,
I guess I should have
burial
talked to her
mounds,
earlier.
and the
then.
old church. Places fraught with danger all.
All right, regarding the lighthouse?
We lost another 4 brave souls. But I'm so very happy for the 2 that did make it back. They've truly earned their ticket home.
Yes, they sure did. About the burial mounds?
There are ancient burial grounds to be found north of the city. As good a place as any to start looking for necromancers, wouldn't you say? A local archaeologist offered
Yeah, I
to
remember
carry on
him.
with
He
the men.
ran off into
Here's
danger
hoping
without
his
waiting
knowledge
for
on
me.
the subject may prove to be of use to them. My legionnaires. They all
Sorry.
perished? How fate has treated them wantonly. And if it weren't for you, the archaeologist would surely have died as well.
Gotta be honest, probably
He
should have
has
let him
much
die.
to be thankful for. Were that I had.
And the old church.
There's a church to the
Is
northeast
up
of
to
here,
the
built atop
northeast.
the very place where once stood
Only
a
place I
temple
haven't really
dedicated
been
to the
yet.
source. The Sicilians razed it and built a church for the 7 instead, supposedly to symbolize the victory of the gods over evil sorcery.
Okay.
All superstitious mumbo-jumbo, if you ask me. But when the
What about
dead
that
rose,
pact?
that is when they were first spotted. Hence the expedition. So I did.
The Pact of
The Pact
Volunteers.
of Volunteers.
Not a bad
Many
arrangement.
legionnaires will do whatever it takes to go home, which is why I personally sign their transfer orders the moment they make it back from a mission behind enemy lines. The chances of survival during these sorties are only about 1 in 10, you see. So my soldiers are free to volunteer, and if they are successful, they just bought themselves a boat ride home.
All right, well, I'll take my leave now. That was interesting enough.
I wish for you to try and screech one of
Cook's house?
Greetings! These doors
I actually didn't come in here yet. Continue.
Don't let that rooster escape. He's already on the menu for tonight.
Isn't it a chicken's destiny to be eaten? We should catch it and give it back to the cook.
Isn't it a...
Yeah, perhaps we too can have a bite later.
True story indeed. Perhaps we too can have a bite later.
I don't know why they named that Chicken Jack. And I'm pretty sure that if I had, like, Pet Pal or whatever, that I could have got a quest here. But nah. Let's talk to this guy.
That was close. Thanks for catching Fidgety Jack here. I guess he got nervous when I mentioned drumsticks.
Yeah, indeed.
Let's have that bird then, shall we? Our troops are mighty hungry.
Alright, where's the raw meat? Here you go. Hey, dude, stop walking around.
Come to see what delectable dish I've crafted from that pesky poultry, have you?
Oh, tell me about yourself.
I'm Chef Maurice, the one and only culinary connoisseur
And of course he's
capable
French.
to make a dish for an army with little more than a single chicken.
So he feeds the entire army with 1 chicken. I find that highly dubious. What happens if I go down there? Into the cellar. Oh, there's all kinds of roast pork and stuff down here. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm done down here. What's upstairs? Anything really useful? Well, there's the quartermaster.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
Okay, so indeed they do have quite a bit of stuff. Wow, I may have to come back here again sometime. Not immediately. Not immediately. Got a purple one? It's not bad. Anyway, we'll take our leave for now. Can always come back and look at it later. Well, what else is there? I believe this is one of the companions.
I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
The one with Pet Pal or whatever. I don't have room for her in my group. That's unfortunate. I'm liking my group right now, so...
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
These two crack me up.
Ugly'll be the least of it. The beast looks rabid. Hey, who's that then?
All
Come
right.
on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy,
Damn.
Tull.
She
That's
did a
the
number on
source honey
Tulio.
you're talking to.
What kind of accent is that?
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal.
Yeah, what kind of creature is she?
We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got
pretty
a chunk
rough.
ripped off it to boot.
It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk.
Enjoy it while
That's
you can,
funny.
Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
And what will become of this
I'd
admittedly
say
strange
you ought
stranger?
to take her off our hands if you had the space.
I don't have the space.
Though we couldn't guarantee she'd do more than piddle on the floor and maul your furniture.
Okay. Well, I don't have the space. I theoretically should go
Train
turn
up while
in.
you can. The next orcish strike could land at any moment.
You don't think it's infected,
I should
do
go
you?
turn in my quests in there, but I can do that a little later. Let's go ahead and head over to the haunted church.
Serve you to your word is my command.
Haunted church is just out here and then up to this area. Abandoned church, that's what it is. Got a long way to go out here. And it doesn't look like there's a lot to worry about. Theoretically, I should explore like every which way I can. We're gonna go this way. Mostly because I happen to know this way goes to the church. Now I can go down this way and explore over to another area, I think. But I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I'll do that a little bit later. Going this way, we've got an entire area up here that's like completely burned out. And it's full of these undead things. Whereas over that way leads to an entirely different area. Theoretically, this road is what leads up to the church, but the church, the entrance to it has completely collapsed on this area. So I gotta find another way up. Meanwhile, and I really don't want to do this because this conversation gave me a borderline migraine when I went through it last. But I'm gonna have to do it, aren't I? It's a quest lead. It's not one I'm looking forward to, but here we go. Walter McWishing
What have we here? A wee wanderer wandering after a wonderful wishing well?
We're really doing this, aren't we? We're talking to a well. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Walter Wellington McWishingwell. Well met. Won't you call me Wally, though?
I guess.
It was that my brother William, why he was a winsome well, would hand out wishes with me. But he's since been whisked off to somewhere wild and wintry, and poor Wally's been left to whinge and wax all by his onesie.
Not entirely impressed with this quest. Tell me about your brother. What happened to him?
My poor wayward William. He was snatched away by the wicked Winter King and whisked into a wild world of whirling snow. I wonder, would you be willing to take a whack at bringing Willie back? I would weep wishes for weeks if I could see him again.
So he'll grant a wish, which I suspect is needed to restore the stairway or maybe something else, if I bring his brother another wishing well back.
I can teleport you to the Winterland right now.
Ready to go, I guess.
Give Willie my regards. Send him my good wishes. Now wave bye-bye.
I need to find whoever wrote this quest. And I need to make them regret writing this quest. I got locks that I can't pick yet. Got not a whole lot else up here. And we got another wishing well. William McWishing well.
Two Wells, brothers, allies, friends, willfully wrenched apart by a wicked wretch.
Okay. Well, tell me about yourself, I guess.
I admit it with a weighty heart. I am weary. I am worried. I, William Wellington McWishingwell, am not well at all.
Because you're separated from your brother.
Wild and wicked Winter King, Boreas the wretch, and whisked into this prison.
And it is a prison. I can't get out of it without being teleported out. So basically, this is an area that I have to come back to at a later date.
There's no way to escape my fate now.
So, what is this place?
Hyberheim, of course.
Hyberheim.
The winter realm of the land of fairy. At which winter worlds have you been weekending, if not Hyberheim?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, how I wish there were, dear wanderer. This woeful abode is sealed fast and can only be opened from without.
So if I find a way in, I'll be able to finish the quest in the future.
Winterland, however, you might be
free experience.
Wherever your wanderings may take you, remember, if you find a new way into the Winterland, don't forget your friend, Willie.
Alright. And now people are leveling up. Nice.
Perhaps if you found that scroll, you could use it to whirl me home to Wally.
So I got a new quest, one which I can't touch just yet.
His other valuables, to wit, the treasure room.
Tell me about your other brother, about your brother Walter. Please tell me there's only 2 wishing wells. If there's a third one,
Wonderful well is he. Won't you give him my regards when you see him? In fact, would you like me to whisk you to him now?
Yes, please. It's getting really cold up here.
Would that I could whoosh after him myself.
Yes, I'd like to go visit Wally and Sicil.
Very well. Off you go.
Poof. But at the very least, I got some levels up, and there's a chest out here, so I'm gonna loot that while I remember. Oh, nice. Got an epic push dagger here. So I've got a couple epic daggers now. I'll loot all that. I'm going to sort them out later. So if I ever go full rogue again with Roderick, then they'll be good to go. But for now, let's level up. I'm going to try and start boosting, I guess, Constitution a little bit on my main. As well as Shield Specialist. Roderick, I'm going to boost Constitution as well because it affects maximum, affects not only health but affects maximum action points. And then in Nasty Deeds, I'm going to boost lockpicking because I've got another chest that I need to unlock. Medora also going to boost Constitution, and she's going to get that's a good question. What is she going to get? Willpower, I guess. Sure, why not? And finally, Jahan. I'm going to continue to boost intelligence, and he's going to get another point in... what does he not have? I guess witchcraft. I mean, I'm probably making a mistake there, but oh well. And we're good to go on that. We've leveled up. I wonder, can Roderick pick this chest I've been lugging around now? not yet. I could just burst it, but I kind of want to see what's in there without breaking anything. So let's continue on this way. Now we've got an entire stretch of area over here that is just nothing but blasted wasteland. I didn't look at it last time. I'm going to skip it. I'm going to continue in this way. Autosave, that means something. Now we've got all kinds of tombs in here and graves. And I think I'm going to dig them up, but I'm going to dig them up between episodes, I think. Because I think there is something that I can use to... There is some sort of puzzle in there. But it's a puzzle that can wait.
Interesting.
Oh, wait. Except for this one. This one's not an actual grave. This one's actually hidden. What's in here? The Legend of the Were-Sheep. Alright. Sure, why not? Let's blow this stuff up and we'll continue on in when I'm done clearing it. Alright, things are cleared. Let's go ahead and head up this way, I think. Got a torch. I'm gonna light. And because I happen to know what's up here, ordinarily I just wander up. But, I'm gonna move my main character up.
I have company, I see.
A graveyard
and
madman.
At such a delightfully opportune moment, too.
Yep.
I'm just about to conduct a small experiment, and if you have an interest in magic and science...
I do have an interest in magic and
you'll oblige
science,
me by
yes.
taking part in it, will you not?
But I don't have a choice.
I've laced this area with more than a few pernicious little friends who are simply bursting with the
See, we
anticipation
could have
of supper.
a little bit of a problem
But
there.
they simply abhor uncooked meat. So you may find they'll want to char you before ripping out your throats.
That's unfortunate.
Now, your job is to put up a mite of resistance against your
I'll put a little
inevitable
bit,
death. Sounds good,
a little bit
yes?
more than a mite of resistance, I hope.
Right then. On your mark, get set, go.
And what does he pop up with? He pops up with a whole bunch of stuff, I think. Yeah. These little guys, explodo skeletons all over the place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and hit this guy real quick. Try and hit him again. Just to stun him. And then back up. She is going to... I want to back up a little bit and let Jahan go first. So I'm going to do that. And what I'm going to do with Jahan is I'm gonna detonate these people.
Vengeance.
Boom! Oh no, I blew up my own person. That was substantially more explosive than I figured it would be. My bad. That was my mistake. I admit it. It was my mistake. Yeah, don't die, Medora. Go ahead and use your healing potion. And Medora's gonna kind of back up a little bit out of the fire. The thing about setting them off like that is that now these guys are gonna run forward and hit those burning embers, and they should be good to go. See? There they go. They just blow themselves up. And they give me experience for it. Boom. So I basically... If I timed my detonation a little bit better and got Scarlet out of the way, I would have been able to do this pretty much without casualties. That was completely my bad. I can't even hit these guys, can I? I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to try and use a minor healing potion. And that's it. Now, what can he do? I'm going to go ahead and resurrect Scarlet, I think. just in case she should come in useful. Medora, you drink another potion. And let these guys detonate themselves again. The only problem is that these ones up here, they take a while to get down there, and they may not detonate in time. Boom! Blowing each other up. I'm going to try and come around here with my ranged attacker. And what can I shoot? Can I shoot? Is my main target up here anymore? No, he's not. But I'm going to keep my eye out over there. Now I can begin healing people. Because why not? Let these other guys continue to explode themselves. Poisoned? Boom! Man, blew up that entire area over there. I don't even know if the main guy is still around. I'm not seeing him on the list. He may have. They may have blown them. They may have blown him up. Yeah, I can't really do anything about any of that.
Stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Boom. Well, aside from the one mishap, that was actually a pretty decent little combat. I got it out of the way. Let me heal myself up and put these out. Actually, let me talk to Jahan first.
Cheery spot we found in this graveyard.
Okay.
As rife with
He's
the
always
signs
interested
of
in
necromancy
necromancy,
as corpses
so
are
I
with
guess there's
worms.
that.
Though perhaps necramatacy is a more fitting, if rather contrived word for what we've witnessed here.
Necramators. Okay.
To the grave
So they're
they
amateurs.
drawn, and
We get
into
it,
the
Jahan.
grave they
You're pretty
creep,
badass.
the maggot
These guys are.
musterers that plague Sicil with their
And
petty
yet, he
witchcraft.
doesn't actually show general necromancy skills.
None of them grasp that necromancy, true necromancy, is the pursuit of life everlasting. That its end goal is to play chess with death and topple his king. Necromancy as we know it is an art practiced by base-born dilettantes. That is the real tragedy we are confronted with.
Indeed it is, Jahan. Eternal life, it does sound tempting amidst all this horrid death. The means may lack in morality, but for such an end they may just be worth it.
How highly refreshing
Yeah,
it is
I'll go
to
along
mark
with that.
The swords of ignorance have not as yet cut out your eyes like they have.
Besides, it's
so
going to be
very
Jahan
many.
that's going to be doing all the
You are
experimenting.
not blind to the ambition, pure and true, that drove the patriarchs of necromancy, even though its purity has been veiled of late in the common horrors of the coffin. Commendable of you, Source Chaser. I had not expected such lucidity of mind.
I'll get on his good
confines of a
side.
mere huntsman's skull.
Wish he'd stop insulting me, but there's that. Yeah, these fires need to burn themselves out. Wow, there was a lot of stuff down here. How to Speak Troll Zombie Edition. You know, invisible scroll could mean an actual invisible scroll. Got a new belt. New belts are always worthwhile. And I think what I'm going to do, aside from finish looting here, it's a lot of gold. A lot of random gold around. What can I do? I can move up here and examine these shrines. And I guess... Ah, looks like one of them fell out. One of them tumbled down. There's more stuff to deal with up there. And is there a back way into the church? I guess I'm going to continue to explore the graveyard, but I'm going to do that in the next episode. For now, this has been the RPG Crawler with Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment if you got any feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content, both tabletop and computer. I'll try to get more of these episodes out a little bit more regularly now. You know, every time I say that, something goes wrong, but I'm genuinely trying. Until next time, take care and goodbye.